My dear collective, welcome to another music channeling. So, for today's song, for today's reading is Anti Fragile. Okay, I'm gonna read the English version, obviously, but it's the song that's playing in the background. Also, I want to say good morning, good night, good evening, good afternoon. Okay, I got this tune on the 28th of October. The English version of this. Oh yeah, specific wise, you could be dealing with somebody that knows Korean, is Korean, Japanese, Korean, Japanese, born in Korea, born in Japan, um, know the languages. Okay, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Aries, and Libra placements could be relevant as well. Okay, 2008 is a specific message. Okay. So, who are you? Yeah, really. Somebody's name is Angela. So I keep on getting extra messages. So I'm just gonna Angela in 2008. Okay. Maybe somebody works at a cinema or a theater or used to something. Somebody also have anxiety. Okay, so anti-fragile, the English version. Okay. Do 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 do. Don't forget my pointy toes I left behind. What must be said? Don't underestimate the path I have walked. I go to ride till I die. Okay? I'm just reading the highlight versions. Stringed puppets, no thanks. With my song, I will build my future. Yes, give me that. So, to just summarize it, this is somebody that was taking your kindness for weakness. They assumed that you were fragile and you came up on top. You shitted on them. I don't know what type of relationship you have, but I kind of feel like they underestimated you. Okay? If you're watching for a female or feminine energy, you definitely underestimated this person. They're not as fragile as you thought they are or were. Whether it's the placements, the specifics I just mentioned, the signs, okay? Or the name or the year. Okay, maybe somebody went through it. You went through it during that time. You could have the names, the placements I just mentioned, and the zodiac sign. And you really showed up and showed out, okay? There are people relying on you. There are people that were trying to burn you. The people that was trying to be your competition for a long time. Perhaps, maybe even since 2008, okay? Now, that's the channel message. This song in itself came out not that time. It actually came out 2022. Okay, so 2022 October, the month could be relevant as well. But you guys know I'm very big on specific channel insights. But October again could be relevant. Somebody could be Sag, Scorpio, Libra, or the year 2022. Okay. But yeah, what's relevant based on the cards? Now, collective, this could be like a friend that did you wrong, a coworker, a lover, whomever. energy of this song is that they underestimated you, took your kindness for weakness, and you showed up, you showed out. Hold on, let me write down the title, okay? And that part in the song, it kind of reminds me of like Bop It. If you ever played that game from the 2000s or the original from the 90s or the 80s, right? It's a lot of like twisting and turning and smashing and, Bop It, the game. All right, so on that note, aside from underestimating you, assuming that you were weak, fragile, things of that nature, right? All the elements of not knowing yourself, being yourself, standing up for yourself. The same person that underestimated you also thought they could fuck around and play you. And they found out that you're not as fragile as they thought you were. Okay? So, on that night, maybe something happened at nighttime, but I wanted to say that, this person probably played a lot of games, mind games, physical games. They thought they could, like, get into your head. They probably did. Maybe back in the day. Maybe 2008. Okay? But I say this to say you are not as fragile as they thought you were. We're going to add some cards on what's relevant for the collective. I just woke up. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm really tired. Like, I'm drained. Okay? So this is why this song is relevant. Let's pull a card for this specific date. So the reason why I got this song and why it's relevant in terms of the cards is because now this person is sad. They could also be the reason why you got into depression or something, okay? They're really sad. They're sad or depressed, okay? Maybe it hit them, they realized, a lot of them, they realized that you're somebody that showed a lot of love for them, a lot of kindness, a lot of heart, okay? And they played that, okay? They played you, trying to control you, take your kindness for weakness, all of the things that I said, okay? Something also happened in July. For some of them, they realized in July what happened, and that's where the sadness is coming from. For a lot of them, they realized when I got the song, which is in October, okay, at the end of October. So, let's pull a card for Leo. Any Leo placements, you or them, okay? So, we got this one here. They want to manifest. Basically, they want to fix it. They're trying to pull you in. So, for instance, if you know anything about spiritual science, you see their name, you hear their name, you kind of feel their energy. This thing kind of depends, because a lot of people can get like symbolism and coincidence. A lot of people get those, right? Like, oh my God, why am I thinking of them? I just saw their name. Somebody just brought them up. Coincidences, right? But if you are spiritually in tuned, you will see it as a symbolic sign. Now, not everything is a symbolic sign, but if you get it, you get it, okay? On that note, Leo placements, you or them, they're trying to make you aware of their presence, whether it's the symbolic signs, okay, that I mentioned, or even coincidences, right? If you still are in contact in some way, which I feel like you guys are not, they're trying to send like a bat signal for you to get it. Okay, so that's for Leo placements. For some of you guys, you can be dealing with a Virgo that's doing this. Okay, let's move on. Pisces. Same thing. What's relevant? So if you're dealing with somebody that has Pisces placements, you or them, they're really heartbroken. Really, really, really going through it. Like, it's not just sad card. It's not just this. Well, I guess rejection is also relevant there. But it's not the card that I showed you based on the sadness, okay? But you get it, right? This person, Pisces placements, make it make sense. They are feeling like life is just a dead end. They feel like it can't get any worse. Tower moment, mental breakdown, crash outs, all of that, okay? Really feel like shit. Life it can't get any worse, okay? Now, you could also have Aries placement, or they could also be in Aries if you have Pisces in your chart. Make it make sense. Let's move on, okay? For some of you guys, the Sagittarius is involved. Libra, let's continue. Libra placement, you're them. But this is for the watcher, the audience. So I say this to say they don't have no faith anymore. I feel like they don't believe in anyone. They don't trust anyone. They kind of feel like an empty shell right now. Collective overall, I'm getting the energy of like, again, somebody was trying to play on your energy, like I said in the beginning. And when you came up, claim your power, know who you were. I swear, it went like a signal in the universe. Was like, okay, you thought you brought them down, and you're gonna keep them there forever, but they don't know anything about universal spiritual law and karmic laws. And I feel like that's what happened to them. The people that played on your energy, dealt with, is dealing with karmic laws. Okay, karmic law, but also karmic loss. As in, if they were supposed to get a blessing, being with you, treating you kind, I feel like they got a bigger karma for treating you like shit. Treating you like shit. Okay. So yeah, they feel like they have emptiness right now. They don't believe in anything. They don't believe in themselves. And they just have this energy of like life is meaningless. It's not really depressed, but it's very much like masking how they're feeling. They just don't trust anyone. I'm also getting an energy of like they know you don't trust anyone or anything actually, right? And they know that they're to blame for that, okay? Something about the rain is also relevant. I don't know why I looked up at my ceiling like that. Something about the rain is relevant. So let's move on to the next zodiac sign. So Aries. Okay, Aries, this is your card, this person here. They're dreaming about you. Hard. You're somebody that could tame the beast if they were unruly, uncontrolling, or hard to get. Aries was the one that got them. Aries was the one that, you stood beside them, right? And they also treated you like shit. I'm going to say this Aries or any Aries placement. They could be an Aries too. You don't have to be an Aries. I say this to say, watcher, if you resonate with the Aries part of this reading, you are their wish fulfillment. You are their dream. Nobody else can calm them. I'm also tuning in to sedate them the way you do. You're like a happy pill, a calming pill for them. You have like a calming effect on this person. I'm trying to play on your energy, and now they're wishing for you to come back to dreaming about you. You're their wish fulfillment. Let's move on to the next one. Sagittarius. Okay, so Saggy placements. This is what they want with you. They're missing the sexual chemistry, or you guys only had a physical sexual relationship. I say this to say, I don't think it's that explicit to some degree, Saggies. Or if they are a Sag, if you're watching for Saggies, okay? I want to add that you were probably the only one that could match their freak on, their sexual chemistry. I'm also tuning into that you're the only one that for some reason that's important. But I'm also I'm tuning into the energy of like, you gave them so much more than that. Like there was a type of chemistry between you. Yes, we got this one here. They missed this, and you know, you're the only one that's on par with this. But I also feel like it's kind of more than that. Maybe you're the best of the best. And now the karma is they will never have somebody that will match up to them sexually. Collective message, okay? Or maybe they can't have sex with anyone else now because you're the only one, again, like the karma is that they're not going to be with you in that manner, okay? So we're going to go into, I just got a message. But I'm going to just pull a card for Angela as well as for 2008, okay? All right, so we pull a card for Angela. If you're watching, if they're watching. So we got this one here. Angela, this person still want to manifest you. But they're in their ego. They're in their pride. They have too much pride, but they want to manifest you. But they're definitely going to be in their prideness. So they come towards you, Angela. They're still going to be in their ego. If Angela wants to come towards you, she's still going to be in this energy. Be in her pride and prejudice and ego frequency, okay? So just be aware. If your name is Angela, let's do your advice card. So you got two options. Either you let them in or you leave them where they're at for good, okay? How are they feeling for you, Angela? Let's do this. So they feel like you're somebody that they can be free with. They used to think that you were controlling, but now they feel like you did it out of love, okay? And this is why they want to decide to come towards you. Okay? Because maybe they want to do so because of the cuffing, like it's like winter time. Listen, it's definitely winter time in my apartment. I kid you not. Okay. Ooh. We're gonna start first. So for everyone else, in terms of the countries, take it to heart. Okay, that's the origin or the places is more so linked to the singers, okay? So 2008 channel message for everyone. You guys could have met there. You guys could have ended things to realize that, you know, there's no way this could be fixed again, okay? They knew that they need to work on themselves, on each other, on you and them, or maybe them and somebody else. Maybe you guys were dealing with third parties in 2008 as well. But yeah, in this present time, 2025, okay, this present time, I feel like somebody's like drinking a lot as well. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. They want to tell you that they want to be single, or they're not with somebody. They don't want you to be with somebody. They also want to tell you that they don't want you to take action towards some. The thing is kind of weird because why do they have these commands for you to? Okay, so a lot of want to be like, want to know who you're with and what actions you have taken when it comes to other people, which is odd. Because so like, again, these were people, soulmates that played in your energy, thought you were fragile, thought you didn't have nobody, thought you didn't have any cojones, any self-respect, any power or belief system within yourself. But yeah, so they want to know who you're with and who you love, like your space into. But they, in the same breath, they also want to like tell you who they were been, where they've been, who they've been with. Okay, no, this is definitely for different people. I will say this, like, oh my god, I'm getting annoyed, collective. Listen, there's gonna be a lot of questioning if you ever came across each other. They're going to be very calculating, sneaky about it. Heavy on calculating. But in the same breath, they also want to tell you what they've been up to and what's going on. I don't believe it though, because yes, I have a speech and pregnancy, but the energy I'm tuning into is very much like, I want to tell you so much, to tell you something, but I can't say it until you say it. Okay? So I feel like they're still playing games. Somebody's still trying to do a tit for somebody still want to play Bop It game. They still want to play the game of Bop It. I don't trust it. I know. We're gonna just pull a card on it, or some. They know that they created obstacles. They also want to tell you that they've been dealing with a lot of obstacles and hindrances in their life. Okay. Somebody also want to tell you that the reason I acted this way because I didn't know what love was. I didn't know how to love, and the last person that loved me, they also fucked me up, and therefore it gave them the reason to fuck you up as well, because they were in the trenches, in the dungeon, in the darkness of it all. So you also must be in the darkness, in the trenches, in the confusion of it all. But like, okay, so somebody want to play victim and come clean about like the reason why I was so messed up, and took your weakness for kindness and played with you and twisted and turned you every way but loose, whether it was in a serious relationship, whether it was like in a situationship, because like some of you guys, it was giving very much like, you know, agreed to be in a situationship or just physical. But for some, it was very much like, no, we're in a relationship, or you guys were heading towards that. You had like a vision, a goal. There was mutual agreement, but one person was playing a game and one person wasn't. Okay? The explanation in itself feels weird to me, collective, so let's continue. A lot of them feels like they didn't know how to love, but they want to love now. It's iffy. I can't even say it out. I don't think they want to love now. I think it's a sense of like they feel what I was picking up for the zodiac signs. For those that will resonate, is the depression, is the heartbreak, it's the realization of that they are shit. It's the realization of they got karma, not only in the sense of like, how do I say this? They fucked up their blessing fucking you up. Collective. That's the energy I'm getting. They fucked up their blessing fucking you up. Right? And this is why they're going to yeah, some of them going to, some of them want to, but the thing is, I also feel like a lot of them don't have access to you. But some of them are going to. I'm going to pull like a specific date at the end of the reading when that will be, okay? Explain why things took the way it took. Very short and sweet. Collective karma got their ass. They messed with their blessings when they mess with you. I don't know what else to say. And I feel like if that didn't happen, if they didn't spiral into depression, sadness, or life is meaningless, or, there are different levels to this. Some of them, they really feel like life is at a final destination. Others, they're just fucking sad, right? But they can still do what they need to do in terms to go on in life. Others, they kind of just feel like whatever they do, everything is just not fulfilling. It's not satisfying. It's boring. It's meaningless. Okay. Others took it more harder. Others feels like life is there is a paradigm of or spectrum, I should say. Shit, I feel kind of bad. I actually feel bad. And then there's shit, I don't only feel bad, but I also feel fucking depressed. And then there's the last category of, and I feel bad, I feel sad, I feel like I shouldn't be on earth. Okay? That's the levels of how people, in terms of your soulmates, is they're going through it. Okay? So some people are suffering or realizing the suffering more when the years goes by. Okay? And I feel like this is the reason. Is it to get back together with you? Some of you guys, if the sexual compatibility has been 10-10, sure. Can you just come in on that note? No, obviously not. That would be stupid because now you're in your power. Like I said before, they're used to playing you around. They're used to having you wrapped around their finger, or they're used to pull one over on you, or they are used to being in control. But they can't now because you're in your power. You're not as fragile as they assume you were. Or I should say, the experience with you taught you not to be a fragile little human anymore. So I guess everything worked out. You got a lesson and you get a blessing for being so strong, getting your power. Okay, that was the whole entire thing. And they're feeling like they're lost in life. Nothing is working. Karma left and right. They're taking the biggest L in their life. They feel like life can get any worse. Some of them are drinking. I did channel that before. Or something about intoxicating. I don't know if you guys saw, but this thing, this little evil eye situation fell. And I feel like, and then I get this influx of frequency that somebody's really drinking every night or has been turning to alcohol to cope. Okay, so this could be leading to somebody's fuck, life is too much for me to handle because I fucked it up for collective. Okay. Yeah, so 2008 could definitely be something there, but anything else, I don't feel like you want to deal with them, collective, but your message here is this. If you want to know if somebody that played on your energy, underestimated you, thought you were fragile, dumb, naive, somebody's name could be Naveen or Nabia, okay? Nabia means life force in Buddhism. What I was supposed to say? Okay, so somebody could be Buddhist, but basically this is a confirmation for the people that took advantage of your energy, your kindness, played you for a fool, manipulated you, that you were fragile, naive, dumb, stupid, easy to play with, easy to manipulate, easy to mess with. All of them in some capacity, worse than others, right? Feel like life is shitty, they're depressed, they're sad, nothing is enjoyable. Some of them don't even want to live anymore. A lot of them just feel like they lost a good person for life. They were definitely more blessed with you. When they mess with you, things just got worse. It's not just they're losing out on things. Everything is just shitty, you know? And it comes in waves. For some of them, it feels fucking permanent, okay? But yeah, we got everything is fine. A lot of them are acting like everything is cool. A lot of them can't hold it in anymore. They can't mask it. It's SHITSVILLE. SHITSVILLE, okay? We got the Lovers card in vertical. Probably a lot of you guys could have been in this energy of being a lover to them, or they had a lot of love for you. Reverse it. You had a lot of love for them, okay? For some of you guys, we're lovers, but I did tuned into in the beginning that some of you guys are. This is not romantic based. This could be like a narcissistic parent or family member or friend or coworker. Because I feel like that also plays a part. Though I don't have the Seven of Swords card here or the Five of Swords, right? Or my narcissistic card, which is in one of my decks. But I said this to say it could also be tied to people you showed a lot of love for, and you pulled your love away, emphasis on pulling back your power. So their protection of being loved by you, cared by you, is now vanished because of how they treated you or how they thought they could treat you. Okay? Now this is only for the section of like, this is what's not just, we were not in a loving relationship. This is not like a couple situation. This is more so like, you know, somebody that I trusted, a friend, right? Anyways, a Gemini could be relevant, a Saggy. This person now know that life could have been like the best with you when they fucked it up. A lot of them want you guys to get back together. A lot of them want you guys to, you know, build something. But it's like the energy I'm getting here is the hopelessness of like, number one, it will never be the same. Two, even if you take your accountability, for some of them, they're still trying to be calculating and trying to find a way to kind of make it how it used to be, but it can't. Because again, like I said in the beginning, they knew that you were in this energy of like, they can do whatever, but you now have realized the game. You clocked out, you're not clocking in, and you also took your power away. So for them to be like, I can do this again, knowing that you have overcome, you're not under their puppet hand anymore, is kind of stupid, at least on their end, to be like, I can do this again with collective. But how can you do it again when this, like, it would be easier if you were not in your power, but they're seeing you in your power. Especially for those, because I don't feel you guys are in contact, but they're seeing you in your power in some way. They're hearing it, feeling it, dreaming about it, something. For them to come in and test the waters again is kind of odd, okay? But for those that want to try and test it again, it's not going to be the same, okay? It's not going to be the same. So I don't know what else to say, but this is your message, collective. Some of you guys might be irritated and annoyed, and rightfully so, because I will say this, collective, some of them will try. Some of them think that I can still test the waters, because they will try. They still, I don't know what kind of, some of them will try because they feel like you guys can still build something. They still feel like there is hope, or they're just stupid enough to try again, right? I don't know. Collective, some of you guys could live together. Some of you guys could have a family together. I'm going to say this though. Be careful not to get trapped, because they might want to baby trap you or use your kid for collateral, right? Or something, okay? So, because somebody's still going to be like, let me see if I can pull this card, right? The baby card, the family card. or something. Like maybe you have a business, or they're going to help you with the down payment of your apartment or your house, or add some sort of investment. Don't get wrapped in it, because I feel like it's just too puppeteering again. That's how I feel. Okay, so just be mindful. Okay, you're not as fragile as you used to be. Okay, it was just a lesson. We're gonna do initials. Well, why could be relevant. Okay, something about the summertime is also relevant. So first, middle, last initials, we got S, B, Y, R, T, M, I, R, Q, C, N, I, D, O, I, O, O, H, K, I, D, H again, A. Okay? Right? We're gonna just read a little bit. Sorry that this reading took so long. Okay, something about looking for somebody could be Hispanic. Okay, something about looking for something, or they want you to look at something. Okay. I'm seeing cinematography, Cody. Something about cascadas. I feel like this could be linked to Japan, but is this? It's a specific bug. Okay. It's very like common during like springtime, summertime in Japan. So I don't know if you guys going traveling, or you guys did travel maybe in 2008 or something. I don't know, but like the entire bug's name is in here in the in the letters. Okay, so that's cascadas is wherever they have it, this specific bug, summer bug, or yeah, something about the algorithm, something about age. Maybe somebody just want to come in and say that they are more mature now, or they were young and stupid before, but not now. Okay, something about rights, something about writing something. Okay, you're definitely gonna get a message. Something about King Kong. Okay, maybe somebody's a gamer. Rosemary. Something about brimstones. Okay. Something about tanginess. Something about the daytime. Something is off. I'm seeing Dior. Maybe they're gonna gift you like Dior jewelry. Something about Gooding, Cuba Gooding. Maybe somebody's from Cuba. All right, I do feel like something is off. Hold up. Okay, I gotta go. And I will come back. Not for this reading, but I do have a few readings for today. We're gonna just do like a specific date, okay? So we got number 4. That's the only one we got. 17 is also relevant, okay? That's for any actions, literally or energetically, that will be relevant for you guys. If you don't resonate with the numbers, it will happen in divine timing, okay? Thank you for stopping by, and yeah, I hope it resonates, okay?